Hello students, this is Dr. Petroda back with a video on string part 4. In this particular video we are going to learn how to first check whether two strings are same or not, comparing between two strings to check whether they are equal or not. So there are two functions that you will be learning in this particular topic which will help us to compare between two strings. Now to understand this, let us very quickly take or make understanding of what happened with the primitive data type, with primitive data types. So with int, byte, short and long, or with float, double, in fact with what you call character as well. You have relational operator less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, and not equal to working. Now for string for string you have functions to work. At the same time, for checking whether two strings are equal or not, even a equal to sign works. Okay, so this is what we are going to see how to check. So for example, if there are two numbers given, int a and int b, we can check if a equal to b, or if a greater than b, or a greater than equal to b, or a not equal to b. Like that we can check. Now when two strings are given, you have functions to work. At the same time you have this sign also to work. So since these functions are given to us, we will first learn the function. We'll learn the functions, their meaning, and then we'll also learn to apply equal to sign. So the first function in this category is dot equals. Equals is a function that will check. It checks whether two strings are equal or not, same or not. Now when it comes to equal or not, the function will check whether both string character by character and case by case. So what is case? Case is nothing but capital or small letter, and in technical term they are called uppercase or lowercase. Alright, so it will consider both. The character must be same, at the same time their case also must match or not. So it is a checking one, so it will return either true or false. It means when two strings given to us are same, the return value is true, character by character as well as case by case. But if any one character including space also, alright, or excluding space, is not same, it is not going to be returning true, it will return false. It's a case sensitive, it will consider capital and small letters separate. So the syntax here is string1 dot equals string2. So whatever we write here is considered as string1, whatever we write here is considered as string2. Computer will make a check between them. If both of them are character by character and case by case same, return value is true, otherwise false. Since its return value is true or false, we say it returns a boolean type of data, because boolean can store true or false. Now we know sent, hello, how are you, name Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Obviously they are not same, so if you try to compare between them, the return value is going to be false. Now if you look at is hello direct string dot equals another direct string hello. Now they are every character HNH, ENE, LNL, ONO, all are same. That's why my return value is true. Now the same thing I can write also as hello equals hello. This will also return me true. Equals is allowed now. Okay, the olden version did not work with equal to sign, but as and when the updates have started coming, equals is working with in place of dot equals. Okay, it's working in place of dot equals. Now if you look at is here hello, here is also hello, but they are not, they are character by character same, H, H, E, E, L, L, O, O, but these are lowercase letters, these are uppercase letters. So equals does not recognize that both of them as same, so the return value is false. So if I have to store, so I must say boolean x is equal to, I can write down here s1 dot equals s2. S2 has to be in quotes, has to be in what you call the bracket. Now if I say system.out.println x, then whatever true or false is generated by this goes into x, x will print it over here. So I can make use of this particular statement for checking the values. Okay, now at the same time you also have what if in this case, user point of view. Now think like you are doing a search on Google. Now on Google, if you make a search, whether you write tiger T capital, tiger with all characters small, all character capital, you will still get all the sites related to tiger available to you. In that case, they don't worry about capital, small or not, everything comes. Now as a programmer, you feel that yes, my function should be able to check every character as long as the character is same, case may be ignored. In that case, you have a function called equalsIgnoreCase. This is a function, alright, this equalsIgnoreCase. EqualsIgnoreCase also will check whether two strings are same or not, equal or not, but in this case it will see it is only same character by character, but it will ignore the capital and a small part of it. So in this case they are same character by character. Ignore the capital small, but both of them are HELLO hello, then the return value is true. So here you have a string 1, whatever is written here becomes string 1, dot equals IgnoreCase becomes string 2. Okay, so comparison is done between them. Now in this case, equal to sign will not work. Equal to is only meant for equals. For ignore case, you have no choice but to use this function. So if you want to check whether two strings are same character by character and you want to ignore the case part of it, you can't apply equals sign. You have to apply dot equals ignore case. For example, okay, for example, so I'm going back here and I'm going to show you a simple example. One of the very famous question that you all must have come across is, let me just remove this first. Yeah, one of the very famous question that we all have come across is called palindrome. Palindrome string. For example, mom, dad, level, madam. These are all palindrome words. Why they are palindrome words? Because from here and from here they are same. MOM, MADAM, MADAM. So thrice I think this question has come in ICSE to check for a string palindrome or not. Now logically if you look at it, for reading this string, so if I just make another word, let's say India, how do I know that this word is palindrome or not? So I have to no choice but to reverse it. So I'll take a last character, I take a previous 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 character. Now I have original string, I have a reverse string. Now I'm going to check whether they are same or not. So in case they are same, it is a palindrome. In case they are not same, it is not a palindrome. Right? Now in that case, if you look at it, that here the first letter is capital, here the last letter is capital. So in case if I would have written here MADAM and I do a reverse of this as MADA and M with equal sign, this is false because they are not same. Here is first letter capital, here is last, they are not same. But for equals ignore case, they will be same. So in that case, as a programmer, you should know which one to use. Now it's a very simple thing. As soon as a string has come into us, we need to first learn to reverse. So let's say I still take India 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is definitely going to be whatever dot length minus 1. So we are going to create a reverse loop, assuming this is S. Okay, we need to take a reverse loop. I can do it two ways reverse. I can do reverse two ways. Okay, so I'm going to show you both the ways and then we will apply that for a palindrome. Option 1, I'm going to say for, okay, I'll write down here, sorry. I'm going to say here, so my option 1, okay, option 1. I'm going to say for int I is equal to, now I'll say here S is my variable, S dot length minus 1. Why? Because S dot length in this case will be 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, so my first number is generated greater than equal to 0, I need to go till 0, I minus minus. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to take a string W is equal to blank, an accumulator. Why do I need? Because I am going to take every character from reverse and accumulate it somewhere. So accumulate it here. So we say here char S dot character at I. So we know now every character from reverse will be read. As soon as a character is read, we will say W is equal to W plus CH. Now look at this, assuming the input value is India. S dot length 5, 5 minus 1 is 4. At number 4 number is A. Nothing plus A is A. Loop repeats, computer will go to the previous character, 3 number position, which is I. A plus I is AI. Computer goes to the previous character D. AI plus D is AID. Computer goes to the previous character N. AID plus N is AIDN. Computer goes to the previous character I. AIDN plus I is AIDN. This is reverse. This is option 1 that I can do reverse. Option 2 is I can still keep, if you recollect in the previous video that we have seen, the forward reading. So I am still going to keep my string W as blank. Okay, let me change the color so that we will be able to easily differentiate. So I am going to change the color to black. Okay, now I have kept it blank here. I am going normal for int I is equal to 0, reading from front, I less than equal to, less than S dot length and I plus plus. Now we are doing forward reading. This time what we are going to do, this is the reverse reading, forward accumulation. Now we are going to forward reading, we will say reverse accumulation, CH plus W. See how this is going to make still reverse. So it's like very simple. If you look at your school, alright, assembly, the moment your teacher says stand in a height wise order, we generally catch hold of the smallest guy, make him stand in front, taller, 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 tallest. What if I say, okay, tallest guy go and stand at the end? The shorter come in front, then the shorter, 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 shortest, I still get the same output. So here what we are doing is reverse. So let's say I is equal to 0, will read 0 number index I. So sorry, char ch is equal to S dot character at I. So this is going to read I first because I position is 0. Now it says I plus nothing is I. The loop repeats, the next character computer will read is N. Now you will see this, N plus I is Ni. Then you take the previous next character is D. D plus Ni is Dni. The next character we read is I plus Dni is Idni. And the next character that we read is A plus everything is this. My ultimate output is same. So reversing can be done both the ways. As a programmer, you have to take a call as what is the necessity requirement in my program. Accordingly, you can take this. I will show you this on a program also, and then we will see once the value is reversed. Okay, in both cases, I just have to say if my original, original dot equals ignore case of W in both cases, then what I want, palindrome or not, I can do it. So in that case, let us take a program. Let us see, we have a program here. Let me see if I can see a palindrome program over here. I'm not able to see a palindrome program. So what are we going to do is, we are going to take the current program and we will immediately convert it into reverse. So a string has come into us. Okay, we need to reverse a string, so I don't need this. For reverse a string, I already have a W blank. Okay, we will go with the forward. This is working. We read a character. Okay, as soon as a character is read, because the reading is forward, my accumulation will be reverse. Okay, and I don't need any one of them now. I don't need any one of them. So as soon as a data has been entered by the user, or a word is entered by the user, so we'll change that message also, enter a word. Okay, enter a word. So as soon as a word comes in from the user, computer will read forward, but it will accumulate reverse. Now I'm just going to print this. Okay, so the original, I'll say original is your S, because it's being stored in S. At the same time, I'm going to also copy and say the reverse part of it. So I'm going to say here copy and say reverse part of it. So it's REVERSE. Reverse is definitely going to be W. And just let's see whether reversing is taking place. Close. I compile this. I put here India only. So India has been entered. You can see original is printed as India, reverse is India. Okay, so this becomes your reverse. Alright, by reading from front and then reversing. Alright, what you call the word. Now if I want the other way, so I say I'm reading from reverse, so I is equal to s dot length minus 1, I definitely greater than equal to 0, and then I'm going to say I is equal to I minus 1. Now in this case I'm still reading, but this time the accumulation is going to be W is equal to W plus CH. I still will have my original, I still will have my reverse being printed. Okay, so I'm going to say compile, close my program, I run this and I still put INDIA, my reverse is still same. You can see this. Now once this is done, we just have to check if. Okay, so rather than printing original, I am keeping it as it is, but rather than this I would have said if my s dot equals ignore case of W, then I want to say this particular string is what you call a palindrome string. So I said palindrome string, PALINDROME, palindrome string, and I'll not keep this particular thing. All right, otherwise means else, if the number is not matching, if the string is not matching, I'll say it is not a string, so I'll say here not a palindrome string. So now if I'm going to say compile this program and I put here, let's say India, then we know India is not a palindrome string, it gives me not a palindrome string. But at the same time, if I put, let's say madam is original same, reverse same, that's why you got it is a palindrome string. So dot equals will help you in doing this. Now instead of dot equals, ignore case, if you use only ignore, only equals, then it is a case sensitive. This time if I say madam, okay, if I say madam with M capital, madam, then reverse of this, here is the first capital, here is the last capital, it's not same character by case by case. It is only same character by character, so it is showing me not a palindrome because it's equal, it's not dot equals ignore case. At the same time, if you want, you can apply also equal to sign. all right, equal to sign. Again same thing, if I compile and run this program and I say madam, it checks, all right, whether two strings are same or not, and says not a palindrome. But at the same time, suppose if I say madam like this, then it is not showing, still showing a wrong. So best is best is we say dot equals. So if I am going to run this program now and say madam, it says it's a palindrome. So in dot equals, everything is not working very easily. In some cases it works, in some cases not works. So the best thing is that you use the function to follow. So I hope you understood the dot equals and dot equals ignore case. Very quickly, dot equals will help you to check whether two strings are same character by character and case by case. Dot equals ignore case will check character by character but will ignore the case part of it. Both the functions will return you boolean value, either true or false. So logically we are making a statement, computer is checking and telling me the statement made by us is a true or a false. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood this this particular comparing of string. In the next session we will try and take few more functions and check. Thank you.